What is up, friends? Welcome back for another movie reaction. Today I am excited to check out Silver Linings Playbook, starring Bradley Cooper and Jennifer Lawrence, both of whom I've enjoyed their roles in other films, and so I'm excited to see them play off of each other in the same film this time. And so I don't really know much about the movie other than that it's in the romance genre, and so I assume since they're both the leads that they'll probably have some sort of relationship together, but as we just saw in Lost in Translation, it may not be the most typical relationship, so I guess we will see soon enough. But hopefully you guys enjoy watching along with me for this one, and if you do, definitely consider leaving a thumbs up. Helps the video reach a lot more people, helps the channel grow. Of course, you can check out the full-length reaction to this on my Patreon. Link for that is in the description below. Of course, you'll need your own copy of the film to watch along with me there. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into Silver Linings Playbook.
What, are you kidding me? Sundays? I love Sundays. I live for Sundays. The whole family's together. Mom makes brajol. Dad puts the jersey on. We're all watching the game.
Oh, interesting. We're starting at a psychiatric facility. I hear Bradley Cooper talking, so is he a resident or is he like an attendant here?
It's all gonna be better now. I'm better now, and I hope you are too. And I'm gonna appreciate it. Hey, I'll be there in a minute, okay?
Doctor's waiting. Let's go.
I'll be there in a minute.
Is he talking to himself right now? Because that's what it seems like, unless he's reading out a letter or something that he wrote. And that also tells me that he is a resident here if he's saying, I'm better now. Oh man, it's already causing some issues right here. I already love the premise just right off the bat, just because I assume he's going to be a very interesting character to watch and look at.
Technically, you can take him out against our recommendation, but you assume a lot of liability in the eyes of the court, and he's just getting used to the routine here.
Is this his mom right here, I feel like? And I would disagree with that guy, because with him spitting out the medicine in the other scene, it doesn't look like he's getting used to any routine.
Hey, Mom, can we give Danny a ride to North Philly?
I don't understand.
Oh, no, it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Hello, Mrs. S. An honor to finally meet you. Pat told me all about you, how God made you rich in character.
Dude, is that Chris Tucker right there? He's been popping up in all sorts of random roles on the channel. A lot more toned down already than some of his other roles, like Fifth Element.
This
What?
way.
Are you sure about that? I'll bring him back right away. You lied to me, Pat. Danny's not allowed to leave.
Oh no, man was executing a bit of a jailbreak right here. It's only been a few minutes out of the place and he's already causing issues.
Pat didn't know. He's my friend, so he's rooting for me. I'm having a disagreement with the hospital, but we're working it out. Take me back to the hospital, but take Pat home. He's fine.
Hey, respect to this guy, man. He's sticking up for Pat, helping him out. I like the dialogue and how fast-paced it is so far.
Come on, tell me that one.
It's insanity. He spikes the ball at the 1 yard line. The 1 yard line. I mean, get into the end zone.
Yo, okay, we got freaking Robert De Niro in here. I love this. Is he gonna be Pat's dad? Because I'm excited for those interactions if that's the case. That also probably means we're gonna get a lot of footage with him.
You got so many of these things. I didn't even touch him. Why you don't blame me?
Yo, I love that shot right there. That's a cool way of showing where he stands in the family picture. I'm guessing the other picture was his brother.
Yeah, but what did the doctor say? Because the court listens to the doctor.
Dad, I'm in there because of the court. That's the agreement that we made months ago. It was a plea bargain with the courts.
Oh, interesting. I'm curious as to what happened to him before then, if he was just placed in there as a result of something else. I like how it's gradually introducing us to the backstory, though.
The big question is, what are you going to do with yourself?
I'm gonna read Nikki's teaching syllabus and get my old job back.
Interesting. So, wait, was he a teacher then? And who is Nikki? Is that Jennifer Lawrence's character?
Our marriage, we're very, very much in love, okay? Just like you two.
Patrick, she's gone. She's not around anymore. Nikki left.
Oh, fascinating, man. So he was married before. That sucks then if his entire life just fell apart in a matter of 8 months of being in there.
What the?
What kind of a reaction was that, man? That was wild. Dude just yeeted that book so hard out the window.
He writes another ending. She dies, Dad. I mean, the world's hard enough as it is, guys. Can't somebody say, hey, let's be positive? Let's have a good ending to the story?
Oh man, I'm really liking his acting so far. He's doing a great job. Man just can't take any sort of negativity right now. I think he's worried that his ending isn't going to be positive right now.
Weird music sometimes.
That song is killing me. Could you please turn it off?
I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
I don't have the control. Sorry.
Did Dr. Timbers put you up to this? Is there a speaker here? Is it a speaker here?
Oh my gosh, man. This dude is starting to lose his mind a little bit. He seemed rather calm and normal there in the beginning. Well, I don't know if normal's the right word, but he seems to have a lot of pressure on himself. I'm guessing maybe the song has something to do with him and Nikki.
That's not the way you're supposed to meet people, okay?
I'm sorry about that song. I just wanted to see if it was still a trigger for you.
Bravo! It's a trigger.
Oh shoot. Well, this guy actually did do that with the intention to trigger him. That's not a very good sign. These two must have a bit of a history.
I'm ready to take responsibility for my side of the street. She just needs to take responsibility for hers.
What's hers?
Let's go back to the incident.
I love this, that we don't really know what's going on, but it's just giving us little bits and pieces as we go along.
The perfect thing. I'm gonna find her, and maybe I'll go in there. We never in the shower anymore. Maybe today we will. I pull the curtain back, and there's the history teacher with tenure.
Oh my gosh, man, that is so messed up, dude. No wonder that song is so ingrained in his memory in a negative way.
I called the cops, and I told them that my wife and the history guy were plotting against me by embezzling money from the local high school, which
Wasn't true, it was a delusion. And we later found out from the hospital that's because I'm
Undiagnosed bipolar.
Oh shoot, man, this is a great way of introducing a character right here. I love it. And now I have a much better idea of who Patrick is.
You gotta come see the baby. She's beautiful. Veronica wants to make dinner for you.
Congratulations on the baby, but I'm not buying the invitation.
Because you think Veronica still hates you?
I know Veronica still hates me.
It's not true.
Oh, is this another one of his delusions that he was talking about in the other scene, where he just projects his own thoughts into reality?
What are you doing?
Okay, it's a little true.
Did you invite him?
Yes!
Well, can he make it?
I don't know yet! Can you make it next Sunday?
Nice. Well, maybe it was true then. Based off that dialogue, it sounds like she wasn't his biggest fan there for a bit. But also, I like Julia Stiles as well, so this cast has got quite a few recognizable faces.
Nikki's waiting for me to get in shape and get my life in order, and then she's gonna be with me.
and that's better than any medication.
Pat, there is a possibility, and I want you to be prepared for it, that she may not return.
I feel like that's just kind of in his head right now. He's just created the image that he thinks is reality, and he's just working towards that. But if Nikki has moved and just left the place, then I don't think she's really ready to take him back.
I hope you're okay with Veronica's sister coming over. Are you okay with that?
Tiffany and Tommy?
Yeah, I mean, just Tiffany.
What happened to Tommy?
He died.
Tommy died?
Jennifer Lawrence isn't gonna be her sister, is it?
Hey, Tiffany. This is Pat. Pat. Sister-in-law Tiffany.
You look nice.
Thank you.
I'm not flirting with you.
What the heck, man? I love that, man. Just straight to the point, not hiding anything.
How'd Tommy die? What about your job?
I just got fired, actually.
Oh, really? How? I mean, I'm sorry. How'd that happen?
Does it really matter?
This interaction is rough, man. What the heck? Do they have a bit of a history, these two? Or is he just nervous around her because he finds her attractive?
You know, Tiffany's been doing this dance thing for years, and she's real good at it.
Why do you have to talk about me like that?
I'm just bragging about you. Can I brag about my little sister?
Don't talk about me in the third person.
It doesn't seem like too many people are a fan of Veronica as well. Did they bring her over for dinner the same night just because they are trying to, like, set up Patrick?
Klonopin, yeah.
Right?
Jesus.
Like, is it what?
Yeah.
What day is it? How about trazodone?
Trazodone.
Oh, it flattens you out.
Well, it seems like they have a bit in common right here if they've taken all these meds. So is she dealing with a lot of the same stuff as Patrick?
Are you gonna walk me home or what?
You mean me?
Yeah, you. Are you gonna walk me home?
You have poor social skills. You have a problem.
I have a problem?
Mm-hmm.
You say more inappropriate things than appropriate things.
Man, I like this. Both of them are so freaking direct with each other. The other two are just forced to sit by and watch this take place.
Listen, I haven't dated since before my marriage, so I don't really remember how this works.
How what works?
I saw the way you're looking at me, Pat. Don't lie. We're not liars like they are.
Oh man, well, things are moving pretty fast for these two right now. I did not expect that. Seems like she has a similar thing to him where she just creates these scenarios in her mind, even if that's not how they exactly transpire.
Look, I had a really good time tonight. I think you're really pretty, but I'm married, okay?
So am I.
No, that's confusing. He's dead. Wait, what? What's happening?
Oh man, well, it seems like these two could definitely use each other. Or maybe not if she's just straight up slapping him. Maybe what she's dealing with is a little bit more prominent than what he's been dealing with.
Hey!
Whoa, hey! What the hell?
She's back in the picture. I like it. And that was her house that he just passed, right?
Hey, I like to run alone. Will you stop? Okay?
What?
I'm running here.
I like this road. This is my neighborhood.
Oh, come on, please!
Calm down, crazy.
Oh man, these two are just gonna keep meeting up, I feel like. She seems to be very interested in him right now, and he is just pushing back.
When you get these feelings, you need to get to a quieter place with peace with yourself. However you can. You have to do it. You have no choice. Excelsior.
I don't really know what Excelsior means. I probably should. Doesn't seem to be very receptive to anything this guy is saying, although I don't know if what he's saying is helpful for him in particular.
So if you become friends with Tiffany, Nikki will think that you're a kind, generous, large-hearted person who helps people in need. So if you help Tiffany, it will be good for you.
Oh man, it seems like that might have resonated with him a little bit. That was a pretty smart play by the psychiatrist by spinning it towards the Nikki perspective.
Hey!
Oh!
I wanted to clarify something. I just want us to be friends. Did you hear what I said?
Shoot, man, he was absolutely correct. She did just want a friend. And I mean, it makes sense if they have a lot in common.
You want to have dinner at this diner?
Pick me up at 7:30.
And just like that, they have their first official date, even though Tiffany thought the other dinner was an official date.
I ordered Raisin Bran because I didn't want there to be any mistaking it for a date.
It can still be a date if you order Raisin Bran.
It's not a date. So how's your thing going? Dancing thing?
That's good. How's your restraining order?
Oh man, I like that she just claps back at him pretty much every time. And I guess also it's not officially a date still, although it definitely strikes me as that.
I wish I could just explain it all in a letter to Nikki.
I can get a letter to Nikki. I see her sometimes with my sister.
It would be so amazing if you could get a letter to Nikki from me.
Oh, she's in. I don't know if she's actually telling the truth or if she just feels that this is her only opportunity to have like further connection with him.
Did Veronica tell Nikki about our dinner?
Yeah, she said you were cool, basically.
Basically.
Sort of like me.
Sort of like you? I hope to God she didn't tell Nikki that.
Oh gosh, that is not the right thing to say, Patrick. Come on, don't roast her like that. She's not wrong in that.
You think that I'm crazier than you?
Well, we're different, I mean.
Oh my God. You know what? Forget I offered to help you.
That's not surprising that she reacted like that.
I'm just the crazy slut. Forget it!
Shut the up. Tiffany!
People are clapping, my goodness, dude. Tiffany doesn't seem to have too much interest in him anymore. I think he just ruined everything.
Come on, Solitano. What do these kids do to you? You're begging to go back to Baltimore. You know that.
Honestly, he didn't do anything. What are you gonna do about that song, huh? Come on, breathe. There's no song. There's no song.
Oh, wow, that's a great moment right there. I guess I didn't even realize that the song that was playing was the one that triggered him, but that's a great way of kind of subtly showing his mental state in that moment. Tiffany is definitely the kind of friend or the person that Patrick needs right now, who can kind of truly understand him.
I can't give the letter to Nikki.
Tiffany, what are you talking about?
I do all this for other people, and then I wake up and I have nothing.
What can I do for you?
I can't do it.
Hey man, that's fair enough. I can understand where she's coming from right there. And good on Patrick for not just abandoning it, but actually asking what he can do.
I can only do it if I have a partner. Now I'm about to miss it for another year.
I'm not gonna dance.
What, your schedule is so busy? Grapes of Wrath and watching football with your dad?
Oh man, well come on Patrick, you asked for this, you gotta do it. I bet he's light on his feet.
The big Nikki love. Tell me about it. I want to understand it.
Okay, yeah, we want to change each other, but that's normal. She wanted me to lose weight and stop my mood swings, which both I've done.
I love their interactions because he's making so much more progress in talking to somebody and letting these feelings out than in the therapy sessions.
It's going to be amazing, and you're going to be amazing, and she's going to be amazing, and you're not going to be that guy that's going to take advantage of a situation without offering to do something back. So think about the dance thing.
I really like both of them as lead actors as well, lead actor and actress, because they play off each other very well.
When I'm with Nikki, I'm never gonna do stuff like that.
Whoa, Nikki. Who told us about Nikki?
Restraining order's nothing to fool with, bro.
Oh no, this guy is here. Oh goodness. I'm worried about this interaction just based off previous shots.
I don't even know what to say to you anymore. You lost your wife. I'm getting engaged, and I want to be able to tell you about those kind of things. You lost your house. I'm getting a new house.
Oh my goodness, dude. Is this just going to be him bragging about everything?
As my friend Danny would say, I got nothing but love for you, brother.
Man, that was big right there. Holy crap. I did not expect him to have such a nice reaction to all of that. Got some good self-control, that's for sure.
When are you going to give it to her?
What?
A letter to Nikki.
Probably tonight.
Really?
Ronnie and Veronica and I were going to see her tonight.
I'm still curious if she is serious about giving this letter to Nikki. I don't really have a reason to be suspicious, but just because of the way that previous dialogue scenes were done, I guess I'm a little bit unbelieving of certain things.
Walk towards me like I'm Nikki. And the only way to convey how much you've missed me is by your walk. Come on.
You're not Nikki.
Oh my goodness, dude, that doesn't seem like a walk like you miss somebody, but that's a clever teaching method.
Has anybody ever told you how Tommy died? We were married for 3 years and 5 days, and I loved him. But for the last couple months, I just wasn't into sex at all. I just felt like we were so different.
Love the writing of this film. I'm very curious to see who wrote the movie and who directed it, for that matter.
He drove to Victoria's Secret and got some lingerie to get something going. And on the way back, he stopped on 76 to help a guy with a flat tire, and he got hit by a car and killed. That's a feeling.
Dang, man, that's so sad. What an awful, unfortunate way to die like that. Just a freak accident.
I like it. I like
Do you?
it. It's good, yeah. Can I say something? Do you mind?
No.
You sure?
Just say it.
No,
say it.
please.
I think, Pat, you should be facing Tiffany.
All right, Danny knows a few things. Okay. This man's been hiding his skill.
Move a little bit more. You can turn around, too. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, you're pretty good.
Okay, we got it.
Now Patrick's getting a little bit jealous and protective. Danny was getting too comfortable. Feel like that's a much better move than what they were doing before, though. Danny's come in here and changed the whole game.
Patty, where have you been? We got a serious situation on our hands, you know that. We got to beat the Giants.
It's always freaking about the sports with him. He is very, very into that.
I mean, I think it would be wise if we spent father-son time reading about the Eagles, talking about them, just to strengthen the good luck thing that you're in.
I can respect it, though, because I kind of feel like he's not the person that is very comfortable talking about deeper feelings or addressing issues head-on, and he's using the Eagles and football in general as kind of a subtle way of addressing those things.
Maybe I didn't spend enough time with you growing up. I spent too much time with your brother. It might have made you feel worse about your behavior, but I didn't know anything. I didn't know how to handle it.
Oh man, great acting by De Niro, man, is an absolute legend. He never lost his step even as he got older.
I wish you'd watch these games with me. So we could talk and we could get into things. We just come downstairs and talk to me and Randy now, huh?
Oh, that was a fantastic moment. That was a very touching scene. I love that. I'm glad that he finally opened up to him. Hopefully their relationship can improve a lot more now.
Does he want me to go? Even with all his friends?
With all his friends. He trusts you.
He's not embarrassed?
No. I'd love to go to the game, too, but as you know, I'm banned from the stadium.
Oh my gosh, dude. He's freaking banned, of course. Dude's taking the Philly fandom to the next level. Definitely in line with what I've learned from Always Sunny.
I made a commitment to Tiffany about a project, and we have a very important part of it that we have to go over on Sunday, so... Listen, tomorrow, can I spend half the day with you and half the day at the Eagles game?
I love that cut right there. I don't feel like he's going to be able to do that, man. Just put his attention half here and then half at the football game.
You're not messing up the juju, but the juju is messed up because I'm not with him during the games.
Guess what?
What?
Nikki replied to your letter.
Anytime there's a bit of conflict, she always goes to Nikki, always got that play in her back pocket. I guess that's part of the reason why I was suspicious before, is because she seems to only bring it up at those times.
I'm happy that you're feeling so positive and becoming a more loving and caring man, which I always knew you were.
I was moved to read about Excelsior and your belief in happy endings.
This is great acting by Bradley Cooper right here. I really like it.
I need to see something to prove you're ready to resume our marriage. Otherwise, I find myself thinking that we might both be better off moving on with our lives separately.
I had a feeling there was going to be a line along those lines in there somewhere. I'm not exactly sure what that means by seeing something, but I feel like he's definitely improving, so hopefully he's on the right track.
She said to show her something, Pat. This dance could be that something. You would have never done something like this in a million years. It shows all kinds of skills on so many different levels.
That's a good point, man. I like where that's headed. Definitely reason enough to give his full focus to the dance. But I guess that letter seemed genuine enough, so I guess there was really no reason for me to be suspicious. I don't even know why I was in the first place.
Dr. Patel! It's bad! Hey! What are you doing here? You know, we must beat the Giants, my brother.
Oh, that's great. He's a super fan as well. I love it. That's interesting to see him outside of the therapy session.
Whoa, what's going on?
Stay back, Pat! Stay back! Oh, no! Leave the Indians alone. Tough guy.
Oh gosh, here we go. I hope he doesn't get involved in any way. Oh no, Patrick, what have you done? And now he's probably gonna get taken away and have to miss the stuff with Tiffany too. Bad move, man. It's all gonna fall apart.
The Birds lose. I lose a fortune to Randy. I thought you said you had it together. You were solid.
I am solid. I was solid at the game, Dad. I'm solid.
How can his dad be upset at him just because of his freaking money? It's so much more important than that, man.
Come on, hey, loser! You loser! I'm not a loser. Loser and ruin
Oh gosh, dude, that's so sad and upsetting. It wasn't even something bad. He stood up for his brother, and just to call him a loser like that is gonna set him all the way back.
You think I up all the Eagles juju, don't you?
Ever since he was with you,
You think that I'm why today's happened.
Oh my gosh, dude. This is a good scene, but there's so much freaking tension.
The first night that Pat and I met at my sister's, the Eagles beat the 49ers 40-26. The second time we got together, we went for a run, and the Phillies beat the Dodgers 7-5 in the NLCS.
She knows her stuff. Okay, Tiffany, she came prepared. I love this, just absolutely slamming him.
I gotta rethink this whole thing. I didn't trust her before, but I gotta say now I do.
Oh, now you like her, Dad?
I'll have to say I do. Yep.
Oh, dude, that's awesome. Tiffany brought her absolute A game. She's definitely the right person for him.
In fact, I'll give you 10 points.
No, Dad! What are you
You
talking
have
about?
to take that bet
Dolores,
on the
will you
Cowboys.
stop it?
How could you not take that bet?
I like how Tiffany's just chilling in the back watching what she's done unfold. But everything's worked out so far.
That's ridiculous. I won't take that. However, wait a second. How do they run this dance competition? Score of 1 to 10, right? And you guys are how good?
We suck.
We don't suck.
Oh man, that's not a good sign if he has absolutely no confidence. Are they gonna freaking bet against their dancing?
If I were to say you only have to score 5, I would be really very generous, right?
Randy, you're a sickness. You're a sickness, Randy. I'm out.
Pat, you can't quit.
I'm not doing the dance. I'm out.
Oh, come on, Patrick. I thought we were getting somewhere there for a second. And I have full faith that if they practice, they can get a 5 easy.
You are not a stand-up guy right now. If it's me reading the signs,
You
if
reading
it's
the
me
signs?
reading the
You're
signs.
reading the signs? Oh, okay.
There's no more direct way of saying that right there. But I guess I can understand why he's acting the way he is, because that's a whole lot of pressure that if you don't dance at a certain level, your family basically goes bankrupt.
There's only one way to get him to show.
What's that?
Oh, what's that?
We have to tell him Nikki's gonna be there.
Oh, that's dangerous. I don't know if that's the right move, especially if she's lying about it.
She won't come. She can't
We have
come.
to tell him that she's coming.
But that's a lie.
That's a white
That's
lie.
a white lie. What's that matter? That's no big deal. So it's a little lie.
Wait a second, man. Was I right in being suspicious that Nikki was never actually involved? I mean, the way that Patrick was looking at that letter there, and the fact that she's suggesting lying about Nikki right now makes me think there is a chance.
But if it was me reading the signs.
Oh man, nice camera move right there. Dang it, bro. So it was her the whole time. My goodness. That's gonna wreck him if he realized he was just being manipulated. Surprised he went back there, though. I would have thought he'd be a lot more upset, but maybe he's just accepted that Nikki isn't in his reach anymore.
What? Nikki?
Oh, what? Dude, Nikki actually is showing up. Oh, goodness. I have a feeling that's gonna do more harm than good. It might make him lose focus a little bit.
Sweetie, honey, calm down. Tiffany, please. She'll see how well he's doing. Maybe she'll lift the restraining order.
Oh, jeez, I feel so bad for Tiffany. She was working towards a relationship with him, I think. And if Nikki's there and removes the restraining order, that pretty much ruins all of her plans. Didn't seem like they realized that, though.
Bartender? Bartender, can I get a vodka, please?
Somehow, I don't feel like that is the best pre-dance drink right there. I was feeling like they had a good shot, but now I'm starting to feel like maybe things are gonna fall apart, and there's a lot of money on the line. Oh man, he has seen her. The ball is rolling now. What's his play gonna be? Is he actually gonna go up and talk to her?
Where's Tiffany?
I don't know, Mom. Have you seen her?
You gotta find
I know, Mom, I know.
I love the lighting of this scene too. This is great. But also the tables have completely turned. Now it's not Patrick abandoning an event.
How many drinks have you had?
I've had 2 vodkas.
Listen, I don't know what choices you've made. You gotta deal with it right now, okay? We're in this.
Next, Pat Soltano and Tiffany.
Oh no, dude. They're up next. My goodness. She does not look like she's ready to get on the dance floor, but there's no choice now. Okay, not a bad start. I was worried that she was not going to be as light on her feet, but it seems like she's unaffected. Yes, here we go, man. The completely abrupt change. I love it. They're definitely the most unique dancers out here. Oh, flawless transition, man. All that practicing absolutely paid off, it looks like to me. Tiffany's a great teacher because Patrick's certainly doing a good job. I feel like they're saying a lot right now with their dance moves, more than just normal stuff. I think there's a lot behind the scenes. Oh man, a little tricky getting up there, but hopefully they don't mark off too many points for that. They just gotta stick the landing. Hey, bravo, man. That was pretty good. It looked like to me. I'm no dancer, but if I were one of the judges, I'd definitely give him at least more than 5.
4.8, 4.9, and a 5.4 for an average score of 5.0.
Oh, let's go, man. I love it, man. That's so hilarious. Everybody else is freaking cheering while the rest of the room is like, that's a terrible score. I love that moment. Oh, dude, I'm so worried. I feel so bad for Tiffany right now because she definitely brought out the best of him. I don't know if Nikki could do the same.
I've been reading your books and a positive attitude on my medication. Now I'm in therapy.
Oh, man. Always stresses me out when movies do that because I want to know what they're saying during those moments. Second movie in a row where we've had that happen.
That girl loves you. She really, really loves you. And I don't know if Nikki ever did, but she sure as hell doesn't love you right now. And I'm telling you, don't this up.
Oh, heck yeah, man. His dad coming in clutch with the wisdom and the advice right there. That's a good scene. After all their bickering and all their clashing throughout the movie, they had a great interaction right there.
Just leave me alone.
Wait a
please.
second. I have one more letter for you to read.
Give it to her yourself.
Let me say something. You don't ever have to see me again if you just read it, all right?
I feel like it's gonna be a letter to her, or maybe it's a letter to Nikki calling it off. I don't know.
No, you wrote the letter. The only way you can meet my
Crazy was by doing something crazy yourself. Thank you. I love you.
Yes, dude. I love hearing that, man. And so I was right. It was her.
I wrote that a week ago.
You wrote that a week ago? You let me lie to you for a week?
I was trying to be romantic.
Oh man, I love this. I'm so glad that they might actually be getting together because they work so well. Love that camera shot, man. Orbital shots are always great. They accomplished their mission in the dance. They accomplished their mission in a relationship. Let's go.
Sunday's my favorite day again. I think of everything everyone did for me, and I feel like a very lucky guy.
I'm giving you a 6, which is...
Hey, and his picture is finally put up next to his brother. But also, I really like how Patrick and Tiffany and them getting together felt very deserved. Sometimes that's tricky to do with romance movies. Nice, man. That's a great ending. And David O. Russell, I'm not familiar with him, but he did a great job with directing and writing. As I mentioned a few times, I thought the writing throughout the film was great, but I'm glad that after everything, those two ended up together. And I also like how it wasn't necessarily like they solved all their life's problems or anything, and they didn't just magically like become perfect human beings or anything like that. They still have all their own personal issues and whatnot, but I really enjoyed that movie. I thought that was a great time, and I thought both the lead actors were great as well, both Bradley Cooper and Jennifer Lawrence. And it's always very difficult in playing characters that have those sort of traits and things, especially if you don't deal with those yourself, but I feel like they did a very respectful job of it, and they felt like very genuine characters throughout the movie. And I thought the rest of the cast was great too, with several surprises, especially Robert De Niro. I didn't expect to see him in such a different role after what we've been watching recently, but I'm glad that in the end I didn't seem like I was going crazy by assuming that maybe all the Nikki stuff throughout wasn't the truth and that it was Tiffany the whole time. I don't feel like I've seen Bradley Cooper in too many movies. I've definitely seen Jennifer Lawrence in quite a few, but I feel like this is one of his better performances, at least that I've seen of his. And so if you guys know any other good movies, maybe even under the radar ones with them in it, definitely recommend them. Always looking for more good ones. So as I usually do, just for fun, I looked up if this movie had been recognized for any awards or anything, and I was surprised at how many Oscar nominations and one Oscar win that it got. So it definitely deserved a lot of recognition because I feel like it was very strong in all of the areas that were recognized, and with Jennifer Lawrence winning Best Actress, I feel like she did do a great job, as I mentioned during the credits, how I feel like both of them did a great job at portraying very real and genuine characters, and so I can absolutely see that. And I also looked up the director, and I didn't recognize any of his other movies, or at least I recognize some, but I haven't seen any of his other movies. And so after really enjoying this and his directorial style, I definitely want to get to some of those eventually. And so if there are any of his that you guys think I should definitely check out first, let me know, because I would love to see more of his work. But overall, I had a great time with the film. Hopefully you guys really enjoyed watching along with me, and if you guys have any other thoughts about certain meanings in the film or the writing or any other cool information about it, as always, feel free to let me know. Or if I got anything right or wrong with my thoughts throughout the film, you can let me know about that as well. But if you did enjoy it, definitely consider leaving a thumbs up. Helps the video reach a lot more people, helps the channel grow, and I look forward to seeing you all for the next movie reaction. And until then, peace.